Hi, I'm Rosemary Abela. My brand carries my name, Rosemary Abela Fashion Design Studio. As per the brand name, we're a fashion design company. We take care from the design itself to the manufacturing to the finished product and to the selling. I was always interested from a very young age. My mother was my inspiration, basically. And then it all happened when I went to Florence, and it all came a reality, basically. And when I came back to Malta, I pushed my strengths all together to make my dream happen. I chose fashion just for the sake of the creativity around it and the vibe around it. It's just a different world, a dreaming world when there are no rules, everything can happen. And the fact that everything can happen, it's amazing. I received various training to arrive at this point. The various training consists in intuition, MCAS, I've been in MCAS, then I flew to Florence where basically I got my degree. And additional to that, my parents did quite a good job even giving me responsibility in their business too. So that already groomed me into, how can I say it, something that I'm not already, in inverted commas, the boss. Additional to that, we do knitwear too, where basically all this grew from Polymoda, where I was chosen as one of the students to present Polymoda itself, to be one of the designers presenting a manufacturer from Italy and presenting a collection just from him on the worldwide known Pitti Filati platform. It was very interesting, good knowledge, a lot of exposure, good connections. It's all about fashion, basically. My job with Vortex industry helped too in Malta, where they gave me exposure both into design and into marketing and sales. That helped to obviously to build my backup into this business. I've encountered different challenges. One should be prepared for those because you will encounter various of them, different and a lot. What I can mention from my experience are some bureaucracy, maybe paperwork that you need to fill, you need to follow some certain rules that they can or could not be what you think they should be, or they don't really follow what you're following, or they're not good for your brand. Money is another problem of yours that you will encounter, and basically you will find this quite stressful because sometimes it's not so easy to sell your items, not so easy to get money your way, and not so easy to get companies maybe trusting you and funding some of your projects, bureaucracy of application to get additional funding. You need responsibility to your people to give them their wages, their money, their monthly money. So it's quite difficult to handle all this basically on your own. So at a certain point you find yourself doing 20 million things, but you will keep strong. And my successes till now are 3-4 different points. First of all, I graduated from one of the best schools in Italy. Not just in Italy, at the moment it's one of the best schools in the world in fashion. Polymoda. I graduated with quite good marks, so I'm quite proud of that. Additional to that, after coming to Malta in 2014, I won one of Malta's awards in Best Upcoming Designer in Malta. Additional to that, last year in 2017, I've been showcasing my collection La Cupola in Serbia Fashion Week, thanks to the collaboration between Malta Fashion Week and Serbia Fashion Week with Adrian J. Mitzi. Different vendor programs where we had exposure, and one of my last spots that happened in 2018, Polymoda, a write-up, a magazine, where basically they mentioned me as one of their alumni successes and rookie stars growing. So I was quite impressed with the article. I would consider my business to be a success when I can get my production going, selling more items, and basically make the year turnover and finally get to that margin. 3 important tips I can share with you. First point is planning. You need to plan and not just go on a road trip basically, and whenever you hit, it's fine. And the second point would be a business plan. At the end, you're doing a business, so you need to reach your target plan every month, every year. If you don't reach them, it's a flashing red light that you need to act urgently on those points. Third, and last and not least, is marketing and professional advice. Marketing is very important. If you don't build marketing awareness on your brand, it will dissolve. If you don't do that, nobody's gonna do that for you. And professional advice, even just for advice from normal people, usually those give you the best points. They have a different perspective to the business, and it's not always the same because professional people tend to give you the same automatic advice. And that's it, I think. Good luck, guys.